welcome to Roland Ram's Bass, Books, and Brews. My name is Roland, and I am a librarian by day, a bass guitar enthusiast by night, and an occasional weekend drinker. Please drink responsibly. So this series is about the books that I'm reading right now, and pairing that with a brewski, a beer that I'm drinking right now, and then I'll finish it up with a little bass song for you on the way out. So grab your favorite adult beverage or any beverage you like, and sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the next few minutes together and talk about some books. If you enjoy this content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check back often because I'll be posting some new videos as we go along, and some new episodes will be coming very, very shortly. And if you like to check out some of my other content, I do offer another channel called Hobbies, Health, and Happiness, and go over different hobbies and cool things. I also do some bass guitar covers and some original music and original videos, and you'll see one of those at the end of this video. So stick around and check that out. Now, with all that being said, let's get into this week's Bass, Books, and Brews. We'll see you soon. So welcome. Hey, and this week I wanted to talk about this book right here. It's called Diamond Age, and it is by Neal Stephenson. Neal Stephenson also likes to do a lot of alternate titles, so it's called The Diamond Age or A Young Lady's Illustrated Primer. This book was released back in May of 2000, so it is a little bit older book. I've read several of Neal Stephenson's books in the past. He has a new one coming out called Fall, and I'll be reviewing that in the next couple of weeks. I am currently reading another of his books, and I'll probably review that one as well. So I'll probably make like a triple video series about Neal Stephenson's books. He's into, his genre is science fiction, but he has a little bit of a cyberpunk kind of feel to it. They're usually very futuristic, and this one is very good. I really enjoyed this book. It's on Goodreads. It got a 4.14 out of 5, so it's a pretty good rating. 84% of Google users who responded to their survey said they liked the book, and Amazon has a 4.5 out of 5 stars. And I personally would give it 4 bases out of 5 bases. So I really enjoyed the book. It's basically a futuristic story based in China. It's about this little girl. Her name is Nell. She's a very young little girl. She's very poor. She's often neglected and abused by her mom's boyfriends and stuff like that. So her older brother is kind of a little street urchin gang guy, and he goes out and does bad stuff. He finds this device called a primer, and it's basically like a computer, like a laptop computer where you could see images. And so when Nell gets it, the device imprints on her and or imprints with her. The device was not made or intended for her. It was actually intended for a very wealthy person's daughter, and he wanted it to be used as an educational tool for the daughter. And the way the device works is that it starts to get to know the child, and it starts to teach the child words by telling stories and stuff. And as the child gets older, the stories get more elaborate and complex and stuff like that. It's really interesting because they talk a lot about futuristic technologies, nanotech, things like that. And then there's always that element of the class structure in the story. So it gets pretty complex, and there's people that are trying to find this book and or device, I should say. And so there's a lot of twists and turns. The device is unusual in a way that it's not just a mechanical device. It does take what they call raptors. So there's these people that have nanotechnology in their bodies, or like tattooed on themselves, so that they could act in the internet world, or kind of like a metaverse type deal. And so there's this one actor who's been doing most of the acting or storytelling of Nell's book. So there's that alternate kind of story that goes on in this book as well. I don't want to give too many spoilers away or anything, but it's a really interesting book. If you like science fiction, this is excellent. It's pretty highbrow in science. It does talk about tech at a very high level. So some of the things I had to like, whoa, what was that? And, kind of look up stuff, because Neal Stephenson is very, very tech savvy. So he talks about things on a very, very high level. So I hope you enjoy this book, The Diamond Age. It's a really great book. He has very many books that he's done in the past, and I'll place a couple of pictures up on the screen right now of some of the other books. And his latest one that he just came out with is called Fall. I think he also does Or, so I think it's called Fall or a Dodge in Hell. And so I'll be reviewing that in the next few weeks. And I'm currently reading one of his other books right now, and I'll discuss that probably shortly too. So I just wanted to tell you about that book, and that I am pairing it with a Crawford Bock, and this excellent beer. Really, really like it. Enjoy it. So if you get a chance to try this beer out, try it. It's really good. So thanks for watching this very short, brief book discussion about The Diamond Age. If you like science fiction, I think you'd really enjoy this book. It has a lot of interesting subject matter. The storylines are pretty strong. And I think the ratings were really high, because I think he did a very, very good job with this book. It is a little bit heavy. It's about 500 pages, but some of his other books are closer to 900,000 page books. So he's kind of like Stephen King, where he writes very lengthy novels. But this one's not too bad. I actually did it as an audiobook, and so I kind of tore through it within a week's time and got it done. So you could always try it that way. Also, check it out at your public library. You don't have to go and buy it. You could always check it out at your public library, and either an audiobook or digital book format possibly, or a physical book, whichever you prefer. So check that out. Hope you enjoy. Have fun and have a great week. Thank you. Bye.
Rip the memories off the wall. All the special things I bought, they mean nothing to me anymore. But to you, they were everything we were. They meant more than every word. Now I know just what you love me for. Take all the money you want from me. Hope you become what you want to be. Show me how little you care, how little you care, how little you care. You dream of glitter and gold. My heart's already been sold. Show you how little I care, how little I care, how little I care. My diamonds leave with you. You're never gonna hear my heart break. Never gonna move in dark ways. Baby, you're so cruel. My diamonds leave with you. Material never fool me. When you're not here, I can't breathe. Think I always knew. My diamonds leave with you. Shake it off. Shake the fear of feeling lost. Always me that pays the cost. I should never trust so easily. Diamonds leave with you. You're never gonna hear my heart break. Never gonna move in dark ways. Baby, you're so cruel. My diamonds leave with you. Material never fool me. When you're not here, I can't breathe. Think I always knew. diamonds leave with you. Material love won't fool me. When you're not here, I can't breathe.